I could see some. You know what?
Dyer's turn
I
to
know
ban.
Notice plays it, but I could see some Primal Beast. I could also maybe even see Broodmother. I think Broodmother is still a viable hero. This is a hero that could destroy Spectre Warlock.
No, they're
10
not something you
seconds.
see quite at all anymore.
5 seconons left.
I can
time
also
was
see
all
Legion Commander. I feel like this is a good Legion game where you have something to lock down Spectre, kill it, Blade Mail Carrier. You can dispel Fatal Bonds in the lane, so you don't care too much about that one. I think Virtus.pro is in a good spot in terms of which heroes are left in the pool that they can still
Radiant's
pick it.
turn to ban.
Notice has insanely high hero pool, so they can choose what they feel is going to be the best pick. And they also have the last pick.
Bane and Stroke getting rid of those supports. Would you ever put the
10
Invoker 4
seconds.
and try to swap something out over mid?
5 seconds
They
left.
could, yeah. It's a good suggestion. Tofu does play position 4 Warlock. Maybe some like something with the stun, the good old Dragonite could work out against Puck. Then again, they don't have enough damage to kill this Dragonite.
Radiant's turn to pick.
And the Doom and this is what the
Dyer's
Gladiators
turn
go
to
for if they
pick.
want to make it a little bit tricky here as they go Necrophos.
Ooh. That's an interesting one. I've been watching some of the high-level pubs, and I saw Quinn playing in the last like 10 days Necrophos a couple of times. The build is pretty similar to what these like strength heroes want to do.
10
Is tank
seconds.
up as much as they can. You pick up Blade
5
Mail.
seconds
This is a build
left.
that I've seen from Quinn. And then you pick up like you pick up Shard, Heart, Aghanim Scepter, and then you become unkillable. We talked about them not having enough damage. This is going to be the huge issue. I feel like this last hero needs to do a lot for them.
This
And
here's
that's
where
why
you
these-
choose your hero.
This is the magic damage that they needed. Good in the lane against Spectre, good against Necro.
So finishing off the Primal Beast, is that a good enough pick here though for the side of Virtus.pro with what they have? Are they still lacking that damage, or is this really pick it up? Because I know you gave them 15% before this series. What would you give them in this game in terms of now that the drafts are?
I'd say they have a decent shot.
Okay.
Primal Beast last pick. Notice specialty hero. I would say that both him and Squadix, they need to play together, move around the map, and get stuff done while your Gyrocopter's
10
farming.
seconds.
They have good team fight, but I do prefer Gaimin Gladiators.
5 seconds
We'll
left.
see how they do it. They did move that Invoker into the role for Tofu, so then we'll be celebrating on the Warlock too. And we'll see how they deal with this Necrophos. You said you were seeing it in pubs, and Quinn was giving it a lot of play as well. Now what it takes here, and can they open up the space for Duraccio as Spectre and be looking to move around the map and make things happen well. So getting into this game one soon enough, and Dawnbreaker seems to be a pretty solid pick. I mean, the Spectre we talked about having that global presence where you're going to be going in Solar Guardian, you're going to have the Shadow Step. If you can do a bit of burst damage, then you've got a Reaper Sight to take somebody out of the fight immediately. It's going to be dangerous for Virtus.pro, but at the same time, Gyro gets enough time to farm. You've got control from Primal Beast as well as the Puck, and maybe a little bit of sustain from the Tree Protector, right?
Yeah, but it's also a really good Puck game. They really are lacking control to kill this Puck. They need to catch him on low HP. Reaper Sight him. There is no save for that Reaper Sight. Maybe some like swap to reduce the damage coming up from it, but that's about it.
See if they can handle it. Should be a fun series, truthfully. I mean, Gaming Gladiators looking to rebound, especially after F2O lost to LGD. And this is Virtus.pro getting out of the gates, and we'll see if DP can get it going
Fortune and
themselves.
glory await.
Into this one, see where the wards end up getting placed, see where we maybe see a first blood from this smoke.
Gaming Gladiators level 1 is okay. It's not like super strong. Maybe if Quinn manages to get like 3 dead pulses going. But Spectre, not as strong. Dawnbreaker is okay. On the other side, you have Vengeful Spirit. You have Gyro, who can get the flak cannon on multiple targets. Primal Beast rushing in. So I don't know if Gaming Gladiators want to take this fight.
Wrapping around on Virtus.pro, maybe catching Tofu. He steps up, he'll close the eyes of the Watcher.
30 seconds to showtime.
Quick tip on FNG, okay. I used to trade tips. Giving those 50 points over. Tofu, though, he does get spotted. They've got that homing missile coming through. It's not even going to be needed. It actually hits on the Quinn, and first blood's there for Virtus.pro. Onyx gets it.
Good start for him. We already talked about being a good puck game.
I always
Just
wanted
needs
to see
pick
an
up
ancient
one bounty rune, and we'll have Bottle. Never mind, he switches things around. Picks up a lot of haste. Wants to have that extra attack speed against Necro so that he can CS.
Gloves of Haste to start, and we'll see how the matchup ends up for Squadex. Quinn, there's been a lot of time where he just dominates the lane and dominates the game. I'm going to see him do that up against this Puck. The other side lanes, is there a killer lane for you in any of these side lanes, or mid at all? Or is it just going to be more of a farming fiesta?
I want to see how this top lane is going to do for Gaming Gladiators. Dawnbreaker, really strong in the lane. Quick 2 points in Celestial Hammer on level 3. Trying to burn some of their mana.
No, EMP is not fun to deal with. The homing missile Leech Seed already being thrown over onto Ace. He's getting hit up quite a bit, and this is no joke with that damage. Keep that first Tango, and they go on him again. Leech Seed's not the longest of cooldowns. It kind of lines up with homing missile. See if they go again the second it's off cooldown.
Denied.
Blood grenade, also available for FNG.
Yeah.
This bottom lane for Gaimin is not like, it's Spectre Warlock. They're not meant to play it aggressively. All they want to do is secure farm for Spectre. While I could see Virtus.pro playing aggressive as soon as they hit level 2, 1 stun, if Celery is in a bad spot.
You got to be careful with the creep equilibrium there, and there's the Nature's Grasp on the ground as level 2 comes in. Homing missile, there's a kill for FNG. Tofu getting run down in this lane, and they put the damage on the Ace as well, so it is just even with the EMPs hitting, coming through from the side of Virtus.pro, and they get another kill on Celery bottom, so both side lanes are perfect.
Just mentioned, he's sitting in the side lane, all alone, 1 stun from Vengeful Spirit. Notice, uses Onslaught, gets on top of him. It's a kill. Mid lane, Quinn doing really well. They're gonna move. Sitting at level 3 already, having Bracer. Squadex finally picks up his bottle. Now things are gonna start to become much easier for him. Because he will have both runes available potentially. Right. Necro not the good advice with the bottle.
Going to that water rune at
Dire's
first.
middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
We're going to snag the other one, like you said, not going into the bottle. He's got himself that early bracer. Looks like maybe FNG set up to kill off Tofu again, but with where the creep equilibrium is at the moment, very close to the tower, make that a harder kill to get with him being able to back up behind the tier 1. We're looking over at mid as in terms of CS, it's 20-2 to the 18-1 of the puck, so things sitting relatively even overall. Bottom lane onslaught. Never mind.
Thanks, Vengeful Spirit.
Leading by odds, I'm sorry. Not really somebody too that swipes wisdom runes like we've seen in the past. Grabs is down. Tornado on the 2. They've done some damage onto the gyrocopter, but Ace needs to run. He doesn't have anything more to work with. Starbreaker's on cooldown, and even though he threw the Celestial Hammer, they just didn't quite have the damage.
Interesting build from Gyro, putting a second point in homing missile to reduce the cooldown so they can play much more aggressive. They do have Healing Lotus available on Treant for some extra mana, Magic Wand as well.
Pops that salve, he'll heal up. He's about 70 mana. Like you said, he's got that Healing Lotus, though. Quinn hitting that level 5 just before Squadix, by the way. And just maintain here and get to that level 6 as quickly as possible. Sometimes we see Necro, he'll TP to a side lane, try to get an early Lucrosite stack, get a kill, open up a lane for his cores by going through and looking over at Squadix, doing some hefty damage, but can't keep up. Even behind the tier 1 tower, there's nobody here TPing in to try and help him out and turn it. But
he's playing super aggressive, popping that lift.
Yeah. Bottom lane, Onslaught's in, trample on top of the Warlock, and that's going to be a 4th kill for Virtus.pro. Getting these denies and kind of denying the lane of Squadix as he's sitting by the tier 1 tower with 75 health.
He's denying everything. Squadix, he needs to run back, refill his bottle. When he comes back to lane, Necro will be level 6. And I can expect him playing super aggressively again. Has Fairy Fire, Magic Wand, Raindrops. He understands that it's all about survivability in this lane. Doesn't want to die, needs to play aggressive, maybe get the kill. Maybe we'll keep him mid.
Magic Missile, some damage on the Quinn, but got level 3 of the Death Pulse. He heals up. Top lane, though, not healing up his ace. He's dead again. Got Celery here with Tofu to try and get a trade. Tornado with the Fatal Bonds, but FNG, he pops the wand. The Blood Grenade is still wanting to go onto the Tree Protector, but I think this Gyro senses that maybe he's got more damage than he can handle, but that's a little bit dangerous. Avoiding the Magic Missile, get the kill on FNG, and now he's even thinking about going on the Venge. Celestial Hammer slowing him down. Starbreaker, that hits down onto the Venge too. So in front of him, keeping him slowed with the Ghost Walk, and one more right click needed to get the kill. No Fairy Fire. All right, picking up some time and getting that eventually for Tofu.
He really did not want to give last hits to Dawnbreaker. Stick, Fairy Fire. Tofu's like, I'm gonna take it. It's gonna take way too much time.
I'll just get this kill. It's fine. Necro
making a first rotation.
First bounty.
And this is not the easiest kill to get. Notice is full HP, has a Healing Lotus, so they're gonna need to set
Spectre
things
has
up.
Mana. This is I mean, what you could just onslaught out, right?
They have no stuns. They're definitely not getting that kill. Quinn going back to the mid lane, continue farming, as you do to travel. This is the build. Like, the Necro definitely needs some kind of a move speed. Now he's having the Wind Lace after finishing off Bracer. And that Great Band to mix things up.
Trying to get to his 6, have that global presence of the Solar Guardian. Magic Missile, Trample on the Spectre. And they've got the Pulverize. Level 6 here for Noticed. He just got it. Onslaught away. Quinn even TPs over to the bottom lane, but they don't find anything. And again, a rotation towards bottom where he steps over and gets nothing for his time.
Gaimin got very limited how they can set things up. It's gonna need to be Invoker or just like counter initiate with Dawnbreaker ulti, Echo coming in, some heal,
again.
gold from Warlock, and he's done. So yeah, good kill. They might get the kill and notice. There's body block from Celery.
Yeah, but now we go to south and there's nobody there to get the lock. Just don't have anything to control him. They'll onslaught away. The lack of lockdown is really showing in these rotations.
Invisibility.
He's in trouble.
And they're even looking for Ace. Magic Missile if they can get in range. Nope. And the Missile will chase, start to fly after running all that time and hit. And then Squadix here. Oh, wait. Winning Rift, Dream Coil, Ace. He's dead.
Will you not rise in
Follow
my
the
We're gonna
horses
get
all the way past the
rotation.
tier 1 tower.
Virtus.pro, they're on a roll here, dodging all of these ganks from Necro. He tried. I think Quinn's not going to go for this kind of a move before he gets proof of travel.
Now they got Tornado. EMP. Oh, no, not on the high ground. There's
Disintegrate.
going to be that Reaper Scythe. Finally going to kill on the pop. They go for more. They used Shadow stuff, so. The dust, overgrowth on a 3, blood grenade. So he's over and nearby Upheaval, and he's going up onto the high ground near the Spectre. Spectre doesn't have a lot of life to work with, but he's got a whole team nearby. Queen Necro, who's got Death Pulse at level 4, that'll heal him up, and they get that kill on FNG, and that goes the way of the Spectre. So some decent gold going his way as he's been farming the jungle.
Radiant's bottom tower
Gladiators
needs a
picking up
hand.
some good kills. Quinn just finished off his piece of travel, so now he can continue to farm up. TP rotates to one lane. They have great global presence. Spectre with Shadow Step, Dawnbreaker with her ulti. Now how they're gonna execute the ganks is gonna be so much easier. It's gonna be Tofu setting things up with the cold snap tornado from Invis. Dyrachyo shows up extra slow. Dawnbreaker ulti on top of it. Maybe Necro with the bots. Gaimin Gladiators, they're in a good spot.
Yeah. Net worth wise, not out of range for anybody. Gyro having a really good time top. He leads the net worth going into that Crystallis Axe combo. New missile again. Magic missile's there. They go the call down. Getting out of range for a second, but does have the homing missile chasing his tail. They go to the Shadow Step. So now looking over at the Gyro, but top of the blade mail and just deters him from looking for Ace, who this time won't get picked off by the puck, who is about to pick up 3 bounty
A
runes.
prize.
Dyrachyo showing off his fresh to bot blade mail. And to continue to farm up, go into Radiance, which is pretty standard nowadays on Spectre. You have blade mail, which is your farming tool.
Solar Guardian trying to get on top of notice. Overeyes for a second. Nope, that's Reaper Scythe. Make it a second stack for Quinn.
What you sow.
He's going into that heart. He's going to need some gold. The seed now needs a net worth with that kill. So Quinn, after a couple of failed ganks, gets a couple of kills in a row, right? He's starting to stabilize.
Gets those Reaper Scythe charges online, which is very important for Necro, and now going into heart immediately. Picks up booster. Just doesn't want to die. Like, the whole plan is to sit in the middle of the fight.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
I don't think there's going to be enough damage to kill off this Necro. I think this is heart, blade mail, shard, maybe switch things around, shard into blade mail, if you're playing into Primal Beast, into Gyrocopter, so having double blade mail is going to feel super good. Then pick up Aghanim Scepter.
Normal gold is boring.
Because when you think about magical damage, Gyro doesn't have a point in Rocket Barrage. Magical missiles is really not the damage.
I don't feel
Very
so
dead.
good.
I
So
remember
it needs to be
that
Puck,
one from
it needs to be Primal
sometime
Beast
long
killing this
ago.
Necro.
Radiant's bottom tower
Problem
is
is
under
also that they
attack.
don't have a hero who can build into Spirit Vessel.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's
This might
middle
not look
tower
like
is
anybody's
under
going to be
attack.
doing so. Uncoil again. He's going to snap that. Now they got the HC, the illusory orb with Wave of Terror. They do get the kill. Ace not having a great time around the map. This is already his 3rd death. Couple stacks made by Celery.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a
Added to
hand.
Tally on that ancient camp. So our options here. Getting back into the game.
Radiant's bottom tower must
You
have
can
been
see the net
busy.
worth really not working out for Ace
Radiant's
compared
middle tower is
to
under
Primal
attack.
Beast, who has about 2,000 more than he does.
Notice is having a really good time on Primal Beast, high level, about to crack level 10. He needs to be the one killing Necro. Huge stack.
Celery's getting a
middle
lot
tower
of
must
that
be
gold.
disintegrated.
I see blue numbers.
Yeah,
Rocket
not
be happy about it.
cyan numbers. That was a
Thanks,
lot of
Quinn.
blue. Oh, now a lot of orange numbers.
That
There's
was-
I guess so. It wasn't planned out that way originally.
in kind.
But
Dire's putting a
He
hurt
gets
on
a
Radiant's
few at the
middle
end.
tower.
And he's
That
coming
works.
back again.
respawn. Let's do it one more time. Has that blade mail in 7 seconds.
Burn of Shadows come in.
Regen. He's
Seeds of Serenity. Look how they're playing with him.
Love me some Seeds of Serenity.
Okay, he wants to go back.
BO2s.
Not gonna waste an Earn Charge on him.
Got 2,150 gold, so closing in 550 away from having himself that Sacred Relic, having that extra damage.
Radiant's
Pushing
middle
using that
tower
Shadow
is
Step a
under
little bit more
attack.
often, especially when he gets that Radiance, of course. But do they have enough here on Virtus.pro to kind of deal with all that?
Radiant are
Which is-
scanning for enemies.
Is 500 gold away from that act.
He's having a good time. 004 at the moment. I got him set for BKB. Queued up and going into Silver Edge. Watch out.
Sword Guardian. Yeah. Sword Guardian's there, and they get the Reaper Sight. Now the Tornado, a little bit late on the big shift. They go to the Chaotic Offering, though. That'll slap down on Asphonix. He's in trouble. He doesn't jump that far away. Sunstrike's on him.
I guess.
But the phase shift keeps him
This is
alive for a
Jake.
second longer, and
Thanks
Cleaver
for
for double
playing.
kill. Now we'll be at SNG. Has a third. Move over towards me. They'll get a tier 1 tower, and a good fight away from
Dire's
GG.
structures are fortified.
Gladiators, they get themselves
Dire's middle tower
something
looks
of
to
a
be
win on the board.
disintegrating.
A little surprised that Virtus.pro didn't bring two of their strongest heroes. Like,
Radiant's top tower's above the
lacking
Dire's middle
15,000
tower is
net
full.
worth in that fight. Gyro, he probably wanted to have that Aghanim Scepter before taking the fight, and Primal Beast also wanted his BKB. So in terms of syncing things up, they just needed to wait another 30 seconds.
I'm gonna try and go on the win. They're looking. Just don't quite have it. There are 4 heroes there. Not one of them able to make that jump.
Duraccio taking a tip in salary. He's like, you did good job, my buddy. Increase his salary, please. I want to see the number of stacks that they made.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
I feel like they made 15 stacks in this game because Duraccio has been farming this in triangle.
Radiant's middle tower is
Okay,
not
7,
feeling the
4,
love.
4, 11, 15, 17.
What was it, 17?
Yeah.
This is a good roach to take from Virtus. That's quite a bit. I mean, that is especially 7 for the Warlock. Granted, did he take a couple of those creeps in that first stack take? Yes. But that's
About the details.
Does that even work?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, that's the cost of doing business.
This is massive, and he's making another one for Duraccio. This is going to be 17-minute Radiance, Power Treads, Blade Mail.
They Sunstruck the roach, so they know that they're getting this Aegis. They don't really care, though. They're going in. He's trying to get into the Deso. He's got one Mithril Hammer on there.
Duraccio, oof, dropping really low here. 100 HP.
He'll bring down. And he gets Orbit Destruction right as he gets this Radiance finish. He's hit this timing that I don't know if Virtus.pro can handle. Tofu over the high ground. Oh, they walk right in line for that Tornado EMP.
We're talking about
Then he
Spectre.
He doesn't care.
No, he doesn't care. This is Necro with heart. They don't have to get out of seven.
Jumps in. Gyro's in trouble. Sunstrike on him. They're going to use the Reaper Sight on the FNG. The cooldown's there, but he already lost the aim. So Quinn's standing his ground. To the Magic Missile. The wing turns there. They go to the Chaotic Offering. They've got the Pulverize on the Ace, but Ace with half health. Waiting with the losing orb gets the kill. Onto the Dawnbreaker. They TP out the Gyro. They end up losing the Venge. But they're kind of okay with that overall. Take the Aegis out of their hands, get a couple of kills.
They
To the
just don't
point where
have
maybe they
enough
felt
damage.
strong on Virtus.pro.
And it's not enough. Necro used 5 death pulses in that one. Solar Guardian, Warlock with the Golem. You can see Quinn, he feels unkillable with this heart build. Going into Shard next, then he can dodge
Dire's
Homing
top
Missile,
tower's under attack.
Magic Missile. Pretty much every missile in this game can be dodged with it.
see it coming down, and then they already got the Aegis out of their hands.
Tower
Chaotic
might
off
be
and
going
committed.
down.
Ace is going to end up dead here. It's just able to TP out of that one. If they
It's so
get
much
much on the gyro, I think it
overtime
opens
damage.
up here.
Necrophos with his Heartstopper aura. After, if you have Fatal Bonds on you, another jump.
Dominating
From him.
Yeah, gyro.
Big kill. One Kiritage.
They're not surviving. Mid again, they're looking for Ace. And they're bullying Ace at this point.
Ace is like, I
the rest of
don't
the team
care.
don't
The
give a
rest
shit.
of the team is carrying.
Yeah. We're fine with that. Old snap. Get that
Dire's
jump forward with the
tower is
death.
under attack.
He's fine as he's going into the Ags. Ags heart
Dire's
combo,
bottom
the
tower.
upgraded heart
Don't
stopper
look
aura.
good.
Good. But what's the way back in? Virtus.pro, they're not too far behind. It's only 2,000 gold. He just used the gyro. He needs to farm up and get that PKB.
Damage.
But is the spot open enough for them to kind of fight soon, or do they need to just sit back and maybe be a little bit more conservative with them?
It's very difficult for them to approach the fight because you're gonna get jumped. FMG. They might be pretty dead here. It's gonna help them.
They're also going to look over for the bench.
They're
Strike, Reaper
unstoppable.
Scythe, make it another stack. It's going to be 5 Reaper Scythe stacks.
In 20 minutes. This is massive. He also has level 10 talent, so plus 2 seconds Heartstopper aura stack duration.
Dire's bottom tower
It
is getting
synergizes
pushed
so
around.
nicely with your like Heart Region, Ghost Shroud, Aghanim Scepter.
By the power of Goroth.
Dire's
Looking at
bottom
top.
tower is under attack.
Oh, he's got Chaotic off and he's not afraid.
Go stack. And trying to stack, but it's a bit too late. He's isolated.
Pop. There's Solar Guardian. I don't know if it's going to be enough, but Jackie's in. Oh, Overgrowth. There's the kill. Onto the Spectre. Now they'll look at Ace, who doesn't have a lot to work with anymore, and he's dead too. Jumping in to try to save the carry. Well, save your buddy syndrome leads to another death.
That was a bit too aggressive from Duraccio. Rest of the team not ready to back him up. Quinn didn't have TP available. If he just TP'd to the side lane, the farm, level 16 on Necro, 21 minutes into the game. This is pretty massive.
100 gold away. Been working on
Dire's
it.
top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Squadex, his lane wasn't easy, but he's 6-2-1 top of the net worth.
He's farming.
Dire's top
He
tower
understands
is
that he
under
can
attack.
jump in front of these waves, insta-kill them with Manning Rift and Orb. Because of the limited lockdown that they have.
Dire's top tower is about to be
4
Radiant's
stacks.
top
Can we
rubble.
see number of stacks? I think Celery on his own is up to like 14, 15.
Dire's
Okay.
top tower is under attack.
But still, this is the insane amount of stacks. So that's 28.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
This has to be like one of the like. You don't stack as much, but Celery, he has one job: join a fight.
Dire's
Whenever
top
there's
tower
one
is
with chaotic
falling.
offering, shoot, and fatal bonds, and then stack in the meantime.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Even Gaimin net worth
Dire is scanning for enemies.
without those stacks. I don't know if it'd be so close.
He made Duraccio's game so easy.
Yeah. When you get to have the benefits of so many stacks, it's definitely
Dire is scanning for
feeling pretty
enemies.
easy.
Now Duraccio stack for himself. He's farming another ancient stack. That's Manta style finish.
I figure out what are the most stacks that have ever happened in a game. Are we close?
There were some funny videos on YouTube. Things like stacking with Torrent, because you can stack it.
Yeah.
It's like almost infinite stacking.
The timing, it's pretty easy. You get that shard. Celery who picks up that shard, and that's going to be the upgrade of the Fatal Bonds and the
middle
Hero.
tower is under
I
attack.
swear, someone else,
Fatal Bonds of Evo.
if someone else got that shard on Gaming Gladiators, I'd be pretty mad. Celery definitely deserves it.
Radiant's middle tower is not feeling the
The
love.
game knows that he deserves it, and just is like, all right, here's your stack work. You've done it. You got it.
A prime.
Flat cannon damage there for the gyro. We've been talking about his
Radiant are
mana
scanning
progression
for
quite a bit. As he's sitting fourth on the list, he's going into the Satanic. That Ag's at a decent timing, but just missed out on that fight that they had as he was picking it up. Spectre going Orchid.
Hero definitely needs mana. Have to use Manta. There, saved it. Hero consumes a lot of mana, and then you can jump the back lines. You can also silence the Puck, which is going to be the big deal, because Puck right now doesn't have any ways of protecting himself. Going in like full greedy mode, which I like in this one, knowing that there's not that much lockdown. Dota Plus win probabilities is 70% for Gaming Gladiators, even though it's only 1k. If there's one hero that Dota Plus does like, that's Spectre.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. Spectre definitely drives percentages. Pretty hefty. 70-30. Roche up in 20 seconds. See who ends up being the beneficiaries of an Aegis coming out.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
We saw this similar build off of Nature's
Prophet. Yeah. It's just that they need this instant stun. You lock down Gyro, you lock down Puck. Now they will have
Radiant's
tools
bottom
to
tower
deal
needs a
with
hand.
Puck as soon as Sriracha finishes up his.
Oh, slowing down Tofu, but he can trampling down the jump in. Reaper sight, not going to get a pin here. Solar Guardian onslaught. Now trampling, looking over the Spectre. Got that Axe, they have the breaks, they're looking for the kill. The Chaotic Offering is going to be dropped down here by Celery. Rajo is saying on notice, and he's giving them notice that, hey, you're in too far. They'll get the kill on the Primal Beast, and they will take out two in that fight. Maybe finding Squadix hunting in the trees. Only two there, but again, setting up those pickoffs, maybe going for Roche soon. Two heroes setting up towards bottom, maybe to get a kill on Duracho, but he's not the easiest kill to get, even with both these heroes. And missile.
Whoa, he tried to keep it.
And
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There was no glyph available. Then try to go for the play. Nice dodge.
now the Dream Coil is there. Another homing missile call down. Pops that Blade Mail. Surviving for a while in the Rocket Barrage, though. Three heroes, they don't mind the Blade Mail. They'll get the kill. And take out the Spectre, who is left by himself. No Solar Guardian for another 45 seconds to get down there and maybe keep him alive.
Dire scanning for enemies.
You know, it just took maybe a little bit longer than he thought. But they do end up getting that kill and potentially stopping the Gladiators from backing up and going for Roche. They themselves are actually in the top area. Roche waits inside his pit. Maybe they find another pick off. And they could be the ones picking up the Aegis.
Good usage of the twin gates from Virtus.pro, going in, getting the kill, getting back through the gates, and maybe even threatening the Roshan here. Right now, they've been scouted by this Observer Ward. They could get the jump.
Rift, Overgrowth. Got the heal. It's on a Tofu. Notice coming in with the onslaught. He'll go to the backline. Squadix is around the side as well. Reaper sight slams down to the FNG to get the kill on the Tofu. And Ace. They buy back on the Evoker. They buy back on the Dawnbreaker. That's Solar Guardian available, so he's back into the fight immediately. Fatal Bonds unnoticed, as well as the Venge. Dream Coil committed here, but now the swap to get him out of the hands of the Spectre of the Ratio. They get the kill on the Venge, and Notice is going to take that twin gate to leave. Maybe they found themselves the puck if they could stay on him, but the Waning Rift, the Illusory Orb, he's a very elusive hero.
Go for sniping. Yeah, rest of the team is not there.
The lockdown. Now they need to go for Roche. They bought back on two heroes on the side of Gaming Gladiators.
Radiant's middle
Quinn
tower
is just
under attack.
unkillable. Like they don't have enough damage to bring him down. He's sitting at 3.7k HP, has Cloak of Flames, so extra magic resistance, extra damage over time. Going into Kaya Sanj to amplify all of that damage. About to hit level 20.
shot has fallen to the Radiant.
So there's Aegis for Spectre. Pick that up.
They left Cheese in the pit. Seems like they don't
Yeah,
need it.
I was cooking everybody, but I guess Cheese is gonna just sit here.
Keeping things balanced. Still, Virtus.pro's having a lot of farm. It's just that they can't kill heroes. Like, if they're going together, the Solar Guardian, Dead Pulses, Dead Seekers from Necro, those from Warlock, Limit Cage, just keeping everybody alive.
You backing up for Cheese, please?
Dire's top tower is about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Any Tofu? Somebody? Anybody? Solar Press finish there for
Tower
Sar.
has fallen.
Considering that they are a vegan team, a little surprised that they didn't pick up that cheese.
Yeah. You know, if it was halloumi, they'd pick it up.
Oh, for sure.
The best cheese.
Love is some good halloumi cheese.
This grilled halloumi?
Heritage doesn't have a single kill, 30 minutes on Gyro.
Oh, what
which is, yeah, it's a lot of assists, hospital assists and team.
Radiant is scanning for enemies.
He's going Silver Edge, and then he does have Divine queued up, but we'll see.
I think he needs it. I think he definitely needs that damage because they can't kill people. He needs that explosive damage to just
Dire's
walk
middle
onto
tower
one
looks to be
target during the
disintegrating.
coil and try to kill people.
All right, Spectre, Shadow Step, finds noticed. He runs into the pit to dodge here. I was gonna say maybe he finds the cheese, but onslaught near the Twin Gate and actually just
Dire's
TP
middle
away.
tower looks to be disintegrating.
So, all that time, you know, right now it's Gaimin Gladiators just farming with this Aegis. They put some aggression on. They're going to study next on Braccio, and got that Orchid that he was building earlier, of course. Hex still being built for Tofu, but he got pushed back on that with the buyback that he used in that fight over top.
Dire's middle tower looks to be disintegrating.
Sunstrike, some
Dire's
sentries.
middle tower
It's
is under
fine time for Heritage to get to the Silver Edge.
Dire's middle tower looks to be
Not-
disintegrating.
Exactly too great if they leave him open, but that being said,
Dire's middle tower
see him
is
for a
taking
second, they put the
death
chase on, and the rest of the team is nearby except for Notice, who's over towards bottom, and he's able to get to this camp and might want to think about going back into the base because they're not too
Radiant are
far
scanning for
away,
enemies.
looking and ready to jump. Got the scan. With a TP. Oh no. Gets caught, forced to BKB. Solar Guardian, there's the swap. Great swap from Venge. Put him back on the high ground, so he's able to escape. Cost the life of the Venge, but overall, okay.
They're gonna go for the high ground.
Tower's about to be Radiant's top rubble.
Still a minute and 40 left in that Aegis. Not the most tower damage. Another jump.
Yeah, another jump here on FNG. Oh, trying to run for these illusions. The tornado from a distance with the Sunstrike. That'll slam down and burn up the branches of FNG. Forced to glyph, trying to hold on to the tier 3 tower top.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Keeping those creeps alive.
Highest top tower, a
Just like-
tower noble.
Damage over time in the fight is insane. You get close. Heartstopper aura.
Higher structures are fortified.
Poke of Flames, Radiance is gonna burn you to death.
Look at that.
Already down to half HP.
Overeyes gonna get in. They finally take it out. That's an 8-time speed. Going to the gyro. Venge is gone. The shadow step in. Now focusing the attention on his Heritage. Braccio just trying to get a kill here onto the gyro with no help from the rest of his team and just obliterates it.
He does have buyback. Not sure if you want to use it here. So does Quinn. If there's like buyback coming out from one hero, I could see Quinn coming back into a fight, but definitely doesn't want to commit to it.
Everyone's got a plan for you.
No, losing once. By the way, it was a stupid joke. Vegans, they don't eat cheese, so maybe that's why they left it.
Radiant's bottom tower needs a hand.
You could have fooled me, I know. Jumping again, punching trouble, silence. That's the word of the Orchid, right? And getting the kill on a Squadix, they'll look for more. Notice goes in with Pulverize, Sunstrike. That'll hit FNG. He's wondering what he did to deserve that. And now back up into the tier 3 tower. Over mid this time.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower
Another
is
easy tower. And it's kind of like the ending of the Tundra games that we were watching where they just kind of casually get megas. But there's a tier 2 over in the bottom lane still standing.
has fallen.
Quin's gonna take care of that, push it in. Roshan could respond in 2.5 minutes, but I don't think they should wait for Roshan. They definitely feel super strong right now to go in and try to end the game. With the control from Orchid, Kicks, that Tofu just bought, they have more than enough.
So he queues up the Divine Rapier before the Silver Edge now. I think recognizing that he's going to need more damage to get it done. Hoping for that Divine to
Dire's bottom tower. Don't
allow them to hold, but they are behind by a lot. And also, Dyrachyo making a switch over
for enemies.
now back towards the Bloodthirst.
So Ward and Sentry on that high
Dire's
ground.
bottom tower is under
Dyrachyo
attack.
looking for a jump. He's pinging it out.
Shadow Steps with that Orchid follow-up has been very strong for Dyrachyo, and that's exactly what he's looking at. Mid, throwing an illusion there on onto Squadix. Gets the shard thanks to the Tormentor take. Go to the high ground, but Quinn had some vision. Deathseeker up onto the high ground, now looking over. These illusions doing some damage onto the gyro. EMP on the ground. That's going to wipe a lot of the mana out of FNG to go to the Solar Guardians right by where the Tormentor once stood. Call down. BKB. Quinn is chasing. Swap down onto the low ground. Away from this Quinn Necro. Just so he doesn't get hit with that Reaper Sight.
You start dropping
Dire's
low.
bottom tower
Like,
is
Gyro, he also needs to run away from Solar Guardian. It goes through BKB, so he doesn't feel... If he gets stunned, a couple of right clicks from Spectre, plus Reaper Sight, should be able to get the kill. Lotus Orb on Dyrachyo, gonna reflect that rocket back.
Ran out just before. They back away. They don't have to force anything. They've got such a big lead here, and worst case scenario, they just go back towards Roche and get themselves an Aegis. But Heritage still farming up, and he's got himself 4,700 gold. Trying to make his way towards that Divine, which is only 900 away.
I feel like he needs both of these items. I think you do.
scared for enemies.
Your chances of winning this game are really low right now. Maybe we could check the Dota Plus win probability. Could give them 15%.
Very quick Roche. Yeah, it's going to be
6%.
Dire's courier has been
Okay.
killed.
Timeless Relic now for Necro. Okay. Going into the Octarine as well. Oh boy. Look out his courier, by the way, for Heritage. They are over by Roche. See the cheese. Look at that. Quinn picks up the cheese, gets that, and he'll have another cheese coming his way. Also, will have that refresher shard when we take this road.
What is this? Cheese. And what is this? Cheese. What about this? Also
Dire's scared
cheese.
for enemies.
So it's gonna be left in the pool.
There's the Divine Rapier, by the way, purchased and finished off for the Gyro, making one last-ditch effort. They're going to smoke and try to catch them on Roche. It's happening pretty quickly here. They've got the Solar Crest, the channel minus armor.
It's dead.
And yeah, it's dead. It's just not in time. Do they commit to this?
Dire's
No,
middle
the
tower
jump
is
pulled right by Quinn. They're going to go forward. They've got the silence. Everybody comes through the twin gates. They're going to pull down. They're going to move. So it's going to be on to this Necro. He's going to reflect over the building. So Jeremy trying to do the damage. They see the cheese on Ace. He's going to survive. There's a Reaper Sight. It's just a lockdown out of the Gyro. They hit the corner. They're going to buy back the Invoker. eating the cheese, Dream Coil down, Quinn standing his ground, swap hitter, gyro for some safety, but now he's soloed out by the Spectre, who'll get killed off. The Divine Rapier is on the deck, and will be in the hands of the Spectre. Looking like this game is all but over. As they win that fight, they call GG, and Gaimin Gladiators take game 1.
It was a nice try from Virtus.pro to get back into that fight. The Reaper side didn't get the kill because he was almost full HP, but nicely done from Gaimin Gladiators. They did lack some of the stuns. Quinn completely dominated the matchup, dominated the game, and the amount of stacks that they did was through the roof. I don't think you can ask